Should Zach let me pour this or not?
Ain't happening.
Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today, we are reviewing King of Kentucky, not 15-year, 18-year.
The king of all kings.
It is the king of all kings.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a very exciting day for Bourbon Kingdom. Because we finally... Stop it. We finally get an opportunity to try... Stop it.
Dang it.
King of Kentucky 18-year. This was one of our big goals this year, was just to be able to try it.
Yes.
It's obviously a very, very limited bottle. No, we're not trying the bottle that I scored. We're trying a different bottle. But regardless,
It is a bottle.
It is a bottle of 18-year that we have in our possession to be able to score and
Yeah.
try and everything else.
Yeah.
And to see if King of Kentucky 18-year lives up to the younger brother for 15-year.
I mean, the younger brother is phenomenal, so I can only hope that they age this. Ooh, man, that was
So aggressive.
so aggressive.
You know, honestly, why do you need to try it?
I feel like I deserve it. I've worked hard this year.
Man, I worked hard. I worked so hard for this.
What? What?
I've worked on my vacations. I've, done a lot of good stuff this year.
I'm just ready to power chug this right here. It's a buy. See you later.
It is a buy. If
All
you ever
right.
get the opportunity.
All right.
Don't even
So,
think about it.
think that's enough for us to be able to review?
I don't think so. I think you need to. I can only imagine how little I'm going to get out of this.
He's lucky he's getting in. All right.
That's
So for anybody who's hasn't read any press releases from Brown-Forman, ooh, almost spilled some. There's only 250 of these bottles out there. So I think I did spill some. Looking on that side of the glass. There's only 250 bottles of this. They're all a little different. This one's 7 of 49. The proof on this one is 129.4. Doing the math right. This is barrel 12. These, look, at the end of the day, we don't know if this is going to be an annual release or every periodic.
Or every year, but maybe it's going to be 19-year next year.
God, don't even stress me out.
I mean,
thinking about that.
You think they're hoping to get to like 23?
Just I don't want
25?
to talk about it. I don't want to stress. That's just like me trying to look for something that I have to get super dumb luck sitting in line for 30 hours
Hey.
trying to get.
Hey, you did it. Hey, cheers, you did it.
Cheers. Cheers.
All to the good stuff.
Well,
All right.
let's hope it's worth the hype.
Huh. You know, the one thing I appreciate about King of Kentucky,
That it's perfect.
that the nose is so perfectly blended together. Like
It's desirable.
there's a sweet
It's
twinge on
luscious.
there, man. That is.
I'm sitting here nosing this right now, and I've never ever smelled a perfect raisin in my life until right now.
I can get on board with a little bit of raisin there.
So
That spice in there is like. It's perfect, man.
nice little caramel.
I don't know if y'all know this, but we might be fanboys.
Pretty hardcore over here.
Maybe.
Pretty
Might
hardcore.
be fanboys.
I literally don't want to move because that means I'm moving further away from Brown-Forman.
That is true.
And interest rates are tripled.
Man, that is.
Man, this is crazy. I'm gonna say this. So I've had this bottle whenever it was fresh cracked. I did have some of it then, and I remember sitting there kind of judging it then, and I can already tell.
Is there like a little bit of an apricot smell, of like twinge of apricot in there?
Yeah, I'm not getting that. But going back to what I was saying, I feel like this nose is better now. It's like a little bit more open than what I had before, which excites me because of the palate.
Yeah.
Man, there's like a nice like burnt char note on there. I don't know if it's like a burnt char or kind of like chocolate, caramel, marshmallow. It's like something on there. But it's not super sweet desserty.
No.
Now that you said apricot, I get a smidge of fruit. Oak. Such beautiful oak.
Yeah, the oak on this is perfect. It's got the right amount of drying to it to me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you see, that to me is just night and day different than what it was whenever I originally had it.
It's so smooth. There's no, I mean, the finish on it, I like it because it has a little bit of a leather finish to it.
It is like a perfect aged oak. It is a perfect like coating on that finish where you can feel it.
Yeah. So you're saying it's the Evan Williams 18?
I think I just like blanked with anger. Definitely not. As much as I love Evan Hill, don't love that bottle.
No. I've been holding that one for a while.
There's heat on this, and that heat isn't overpowering. It's not ethanol. It is warming. It's
not a hug either.
gosh, it is.
It's like, it's after the fact. Like, you swallow it, a few minutes later you feel it coming back and just kind of warming you. Listen.
That second sip has a little bit more fruit, but there's a really awesome burnt caramel note on there.
Yeah.
Man, it's so good.
Listen, I take advantage of Zach a lot, and
Yeah, if you all only knew.
and just to be able to honestly drink this really is like the
This is a treat.
this is a super huge treat. Like, I'm just so happy right now.
All right, so let's have the tough conversation. Is it value-wise worth more than like a standard can?
This is really good, and I don't even want to critique it really, because it's past the point, like from a price perspective, like to critique it in that way, because it is so good.
I'm gonna say this right now.
But the 15 year is, I mean, like, it's great.
Yeah, honestly, for this being 18 years old, like that really is like the appreciation on aging something like this in single barrels.
Yes.
And everything else. Like, I really do appreciate the craftsmanship that goes in that. It's hard aging stuff 18 years.
It really is.
Like, let alone whenever you're able to do single barrels, which, by the way, they could put utter crap in a single barrel one of these and say it's a one of 300.
Yeah.
And it's going to sell off the shelf. Like, we all know that, right?
It will.
For a multitude of reasons. Some will be cracked, some won't. But the fact that it's still good. Like,
I love the fact that it is so drying. Like, I
don't
love
even
it.
think it's that, like, crazy drying, though.
It's not crazy drying,
It's not.
but it's the perfect drying to me
Like,
on it.
there's a little bit of, like, smokiness on the back end now that's sitting there. But, like, man.
I can get on board with the smokiness on the back end of it. Oh, can we just kill this bottle?
No.
Come on.
End of the year. Got end of the year stuff to worry about. Look,
That is true.
it would be
Oh, that's so good.
foolish
That
for
leather,
us. I know.
that leather right on the end of it, just sitting there with it.
I'm telling you,
I don't even want to take a drink of water.
There is a really nice marshmallow note on this too
Yeah.
that I really
I like this. Listen, if you could buy this, buy it, man. If you can't, you're along with 97% of the other population that can't buy it.
Here's what I would tell you. This is going to be a bottle that realistically in the Kentucky area you'll be able to find on some bars. Not all bars, but some.
Yeah.
To me, this is worth an opportunity to go spend some money on it to try it. Because I think it's an experience.
You would try it, yeah, for
It's
sure.
an experience.
Yeah.
So,
But-
obviously,
but
yes.
Make sure your cards have enough funds on them in order to try it.
There's a couple places you probably find a good deal.
Yeah.
But it's It's just special.
That is,
And
it's special. Drink special.
It's a treat.
Shout out Brown Foreman. Good work. All right. Well, till next time.
We'll see you.
We'll see you.